Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, contestant, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. In today's society, we have what we call laziness. And everyone depends on other people to do their job. And what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to have a little bit of participation with the audience and see if I can prove that we are lazy. Is that okay? And you only have to say one word. You can either say it to yourself if you're not comfortable, or you can say it out as loud as you want. So the one word we're going to say, another name for a donkey is a... Yes. So every time I put that up, I want someone and everyone to participate and say that word, if you're comfortable with it. So we're going to practice right now before I start. Does anybody know anybody that's a fat? Yes. Does anybody know anybody that is a smart? Yes. Does anybody know anybody have a wide? Alrighty, so do we have the rule down what the audience will be doing? Or do we have any more smart? Yes. Alrighty, so with that in mind. Once upon a time there was two farmers, and they had to get their produce to the market. There was Farmer Joe and Farmer John. But Farmer Joe, he was being a lazy. Yes. So he said, would you please take my produce to the market also? Well, being good neighbors and all, he agreed because he said, I have no problem, I'm going that way. So they loaded up their
yeses.
And they went, and so Farmer John said, I would do it. So all of a sudden he went to the market and he was going. And then all of a sudden the donkey fell into the hole. And he said, oh my goodness, what will I do? But he looked at his watch and time was moving on. So he had said, I'm going to have to go and just leave the yes in the hole. So as he went on to the market, and then when he got back, he told Farmer Joe, he said, unfortunately, I was unable to get your yes to the market because he fell into the hole. And Farmer John said, how do you know that was mine? Yes. Because he said it was wide and it was a stupid. Yes. And he said, well, unfortunately, my donkey is a very smart. Yes. And he's very smart. So with that in mind, he said to himself, he said, well, I'm not sure if I should have sent you. With them being neighbors, he agreed with him that he said that I will help you get your yes out of the hole. And when they did, they looked into the hole and they were able to get the donkey out of okay. So the moral to the story is that you should cover your own yes if you want to get the job correct, because if you don't, then you will become the yes of the story.